guys, so we are in a community in Greer, South Carolina called Blaize Ridge, and it is to answer your questions about 55 plus communities here in the upstate. So first we're gonna go meet my friend Kim in a townhome, and then stick with us through the end of the video because we are going to walk their staged model and talk about new style builders. All right, Kim, so these are the townhomes.
Yes.
Are there other townhomes in Blaize Ridge, or I know there's a lot of single family?
Yes, we're primarily single family.
Okay.
Our townhomes are a feature, so to speak, in our single family. So we have these 4 available now.
They are about 2-3 weeks from completion?
Yes.
Yeah, the nice big like.
Yes, as you can see, I wanted to mention that. This is our gourmet style kitchen. New style is really famous for this in the sense that it's unique.
Yeah.
Farmhouse style sinks, we do in a townhome again. And single family, we expect this, right? But not so much in a townhome.
All the soft close drawers.
Yes, soft close, that's all included. Oven, microwave, convection microwave. Super excited about that.
This townhome has an appropriate size pantry.
Yes, don't you love it? Walk in, yes.
But it's nice open living, fireplace, and one of the things I know about townhomes is that there's no maintenance, yard maintenance.
No maintenance.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So in this 55 plus community, why a townhome? Because I know you only have 4 of these.
Right, correct. We will be building 2 more sets of the townhomes, but currently 4 available, almost move-in ready. And what makes this so unique and so special is it's lock and go.
Okay.
So you're at the front of the community, super convenient. You also have amenities here.
Okay, tell us about those whenever we go see the single family home, because I'm excited to show that to you.
Yes.
But stick with us because we're not quite there yet.
Okay. And we're in the primary, so you're asking about a special feature. This is primary on the main. So single living, this makes single living possible.
What you guys are asking us a lot about, and reach out to the team because I know you're gonna have questions. Townhomes that have single level living, it's not as prevalent in the area. So majority of the time you find all the bedrooms upstairs. Now in this townhome specifically, this floor plan, there's 2 bedrooms and a loft upstairs.
2 bedrooms and a loft, correct.
You can live 1-story living and then send all of your guests upstairs.
That's right. Yes, send the daughter-in-law and son upstairs, right?
Let's go talk about the community in your model home.
Perfect, sounds great.
Don't forget, we run a real estate team and we want to be your choice whenever you are relocating here to the area to help you buy or sell a house. So reach out to the team because that's what we do.
This is considered a 55 plus community.
55 plus.
There are not many of these type of communities. And it's one of the biggest questions we get. People want to live in a 55 plus community without it being an assisted living community.
Right, this is way more fun.
So tell me about new style builders and this community.
One of the unique things about this community is that it's not like an assisted living, right?
Okay, so
you have,
I think I hear people call this an active adult community.
active adult, perfect word.
Yes.
You have single family.
Okay.
You have an actual courtyard, not too big of a yard, right? Because the idea is to be maintenance free.
Right.
Typically, people are downsizing. The goal is to
I don't know, this kitchen isn't downsizing.
I know, I know. I hear that sometimes too. It's
Okay.
like, this seems a little large, but typically they want the open floor plan. So New Style does this really well in terms of wide space, wide open space, right? Because the goal is to age in the home. We don't want you to have to leave, right?
Right.
So wide doorways we focus on, open concept we focus on, courtyard.
They entertain some, they like the big gourmet kitchen.
Yes.
I've not seen this many chairs at an island.
I know, we're
This
getting a
is
record
great.
there, right?
Yeah. Okay, so they've got all of this, and so 55 plus, what if I have like grandkids that come to visit or something?
Love
like,
that
can
question.
They stay?
Absolutely. So grandkids can stay.
Okay.
We do have in the covenants, there's a limited time on that. Typically it's 60 days, and most of our owners say they're not staying that long.
So
They're gonna visit and leave.
So funny.
Isn't it cute? So basically you have your clubhouse that's almost completed. It will be ready spring of
Does it have a
25.
pool?
It has not only a pool, it is a saltwater pool. Also, it is heated. So potentially year round.
Got it.
Yes.
That's cool.
They're also gonna have a lifestyle center in there. So you'll have a couple of workout machines. Yes.
Look, I know that this is something kind of silly, but I have to show it off in the video because these doors open.
Yes.
And it's cold outside, y'all, but I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah, this becomes amazing space.
All of this.
Speaking of entertaining, we did an event here recently. I had about 45 to 50 homeowners in here.
Okay.
You would have never known that though.
Yeah.
Spread
This is
all over. Yes,
fantastic.
we had them here in the kitchen area, in the living room area, out in the porch, in the 6 chairs that we have there at the bar. It was just amazing space. Yeah,
And
great
these
for
doors
entertaining.
were easy to open.
Yeah, they slide a lot easier than it looks.
It's really easy to live here. Now, I like the upgrades throughout this house. So we have the LVP or luxury,
LVP,
luxury vinyl planking, walk-in closets, wider doorways.
We've added the custom shelving in there, so that's an option. LVP in the bedroom is an option, but you do get it in all your main living areas.
Okay.
So all of that space that we just left is gonna have LVP.
Okay, and then you've got the vaulted ceilings with the trays.
In this
Okay.
particular home, this is the Verona plan, very popular. Folks love the tray ceiling, they love the space in here. Compared to our newest competitor coming on the scene here, they scale down. We do not do that. We keep the primary focused on a retreat area. Obviously, you've earned it at this point.
Exactly.
So we really want to keep this just really rich and, yes, enhanced for the homeowner.
Especially if you need that seamless walk-through, like
Right, if you do have
you
a-
don't want to do any type of stairs or steps over. I thought this was really cool. Come here. So your knees will thank you. Comfort, height, elongated toilets. But it's just funny. There's little quips like that throughout the entire house telling you, like, you know, we just walked from the entryway through the kitchen, through the living room, into the primary bedroom, through the master bathroom, and now we're back in the kitchen.
Right, back in the kitchen, yep.
Yeah.
Where you, again, deluxe kitchen.
Yes.
So this in the townhomes is included in the price. This here is actually an option to do the double here, farmhouse sink, drop in. This can be electric or gas. So we have gas availability here as well. So this is, you know, mentioning what the builder does. We showcase what we're able to do in options, but yeah.
Right. So you guys that are looking for a home that is like this one level living, whether it's townhomes or a single family home, about what price are we looking at to be in a community like this?
So average price point is going to be around $550. So the townhome is going to be low fives.
Yeah, so if you are looking for that active adult community and you're not necessarily looking for the 500 plus price point, you can definitely look at the townhomes and get the best of a lot of worlds here, where you have the active adult amenities, but then also if you do have the desire to have that single family home, they are offered here for that average $550 price point. And this is going to be better than maybe some of the other more like 55 plus communities that aren't assisted living necessarily. Do you know more about like the HOA? How much is that here?
Yes, so great question. HOA is $225 to have the clubhouse, swimming pool, all sidewalks in here, maintenance performed throughout the year. So it's not 100% maintenance free because of the courtyards in particular.
That no grass to cut.
No real grass, right. You don't ever have to put grass there.
Okay.
You can leave the pine straw. You can also do mulch. It's up to the homeowner. It's a canvas for them to do whatever they like. However, $225, so very reasonable.
And the overall location of this community in particular, I know that we talked earlier, there are more communities coming soon in other areas, so stick around because we talk about stuff like that. But for this community, you are within 10 minutes of major shopping, downtown Greer, Trade Street area. Like, this has so much to offer whenever it comes to location, things to do, and being that 55 plus community.
Exactly.
So I do have to ask you more specifically, because you live here, you're a local. Is there anything that you get asked or you would want somebody who's relocating here to know about?
I do get asked sometimes in terms of like pickleball courts, things like that. We just happen to have that. A new complex came to the Riverside area. So it's just within 10 minutes of here for pickleball. That seems to be the crave. Yes, although we don't have them in the community, they're super close by. You don't even have to really go into downtown. You have everything you need in the town of Greer. So and the airport. So obviously moving here, a lot of out-of-state folks, so they like to be able to travel and have that ability. We're 5 minutes from the airport.
Okay, which means for you guys that travel a lot, one, the community, we were talking earlier, is super close-knit. So you've got somebody who is going to be able to check in on the house and so on. But no, the community is great. This is what a lot of people are looking for. You don't necessarily have to be 55 in order to live in here. Just reach out to me, or I can put you in contact with Kim and we'll tell you, hey, like, how do you live in this community if maybe you're not quite of retirement age? At the same time, these communities going forward won't be 55 only.
They will not. We do feel like we're still going to attract that buyer with the particular homes that we're moving forward to build. So we're real excited to reveal some new floor plans. New Style is really put a lot behind our next few communities in the area. So we'll still be around and still able to accommodate that 55 plus.
That's perfect. And that's what a lot of these communities here in the upstate are like. They're not necessarily like the Del Webbs where it's specific, but they are built with that 55 to 65 aged buyer in mind. But at the same time, having a nice mix of demographics in a community is really great. Okay, so the buyer that comes through here, they're probably going to be buying cash, or they have enough cash, but maybe they should look into financing. So you have maybe a different financing option. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We do. We have something called the HECM loan. HECM. Let's call it a lifestyle loan. Actually, that sounds a little bit better.
A lifestyle loan.
So this particular loan allows the buyer to perhaps keep some of their cash. Maybe build a home that is a little bit of a stretch and they want some of these upgrades and options that they want to do. So this particular loan allows them to do that. So they're able to keep their cash, put less money down per se, or no, actually you're putting a good bit down.
Let me reverse that. Chunk, but you're not having to buy the entire thing with cash.
Thank you. So we have a great lending partner, Go Mortgage. She can tell you all about it. She's much better at it than I am. However, it's an alternative. So it gives these buyers some options because, you know, cash is great. Reality is, do we really need to pay cash? Maybe not. So we like to talk about those options with them.
Well, Kim, thank you so much, and thank you to New Style Builders for letting us come and tour and talk about your community. We're super excited about everything that you have coming soon. So if this is what you're looking for and you want to move forward on a home like this or one of the townhomes, we have a goal. We need to sell those townhomes. So reach out to me, reach out to the team. We would love to help you here in Blaize Ridge in Greer, South Carolina. And make sure you subscribe to the channel because we are always bringing you information like this weekly. Go watch our other videos where we drive through the area. If you're interested in Greer and want to know more about it, go check that out. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Aubree. Good to see you.